Rahim. Today the topic is technology invading our lives. The 21st century has brought about a rise in the technology innovation, and this has led us into a phenomenal digital revolution. However, with the introduction of technology advancements that has created a high level of efficiency in the way we live our life, we now find ourselves living in a world that has blurred the boundaries between the online and offline. We live in our 21st century, which has brought or give rise to the technology innovation, which means better in technology than the previous generation, and it also led us to the phenomenal digital revolution, a new revolution. As the technology is developing and advancing, it has created a high level of efficiency in our lives in many ways. But now we find ourselves living in a world that has blurred the boundaries between online and offline. Means the real world and phones and mobiles and technology. Technology invades lives outside the world. The product of technologies such as internet, phones, and many other devices play a vital role in making our lives more efficient in many ways. It also has become addictive influence in its own nature. With the development of technology and human nature to habitually adapt to their surroundings, we seem to have developed dependency on technology as it seamlessly integrated in our lives. Some people seem to balance their professional and personal lives perfectly, but 70% of respondents say that the technology has caused work to creep in their personal lives. The most important product of technology is internet and phones, and has playing the vital role in our life because it makes our life easier and efficient in many ways. It is also an addictive influence on our children and our adults. As the technology develop and human nature to habitually adapt to their surroundings, we seem to also have developed dependency on technology, and it is becoming part of our life. Some people can balance their professional and personal life perfectly, but most of them say that the technology has invaded in their personal lives. Social media Social media has invaded our lives in many different ways. Social media is an addictive product of technology which destroys the concept of personal lives. People on social media are getting isolated from the real world, such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, which are the most using app on social media. For example, if a person posts a picture, you would want to know what his friends or followers think about it. Social media has separated families in a way that if a mother is busy in using Facebook, Instagram, or any other app, she would not know what her son or her daughter doing in his or her life, or what kind of company does her son or daughter keeps, or are they in trouble or not, or something like that. That if a mother is immersed too much in technology, I mean in social media, she would not know what's going around her, what's going in surrounding. Social media is an addictive product of technology which destroys the concept of personal life. People on social media used to post their photos, pictures, and uploading status, letting the world know that they are living a fine, healthy life, and letting them know that you can come to my personal life. You can see what I am doing. That's how social media has invaded our personal lives. That the people themselves are letting the world know that what's going on in their personal life. It's not all about technology. It is also about people, how they use social media or technologies. Social media has also played a vital role in separating families. One example is mentioned over here, and there are also many other examples in our daily lives. Technology, a life invader. Ever since technology came to our life, our life has been invaded. Through social media, we are letting know people that we doing in our personal life, like what are we eating, where are we going. Top agencies are keeping us under surveillance through our phones because they have access to it through satellites and supercomputer and whatnot. For example, a prison program in US is to keep common people under surveillance. But ever since technology came into existence, our lives been invaded. People on social media posting their pictures, uploading profile pictures, taking pictures of their food and posting on social media, letting the world know about their personal lives. Uh, that's how social media has invaded our life. And it doesn't matter, because if you're not using social media, the top agencies are keeping an eye on you through technology that common people are not aware of, such as satellites and supercomputer. I mean, they are aware of, but they do not have access to it. One example is Prism, a USA program to keep an eye on their common peoples. Future of technology. In future, technology will be more advanced and we will be surrounded by it, and technology will become a part of our life and we may not survive without it. And in future, artificial intelligence will be everywhere and it may take all over the world. In future, technology will be more advanced and we will more addicted to it, and it will become a part of our life in that way that we might not survive without it. And artificial intelligence will be everywhere in our malls, homes, all over environment. I mean all over the world. And it will take all over the world. Thank you, that's all.